shall stand, and one shall fall.
Yeah. New kids on the block, we here making it pop. Don't care if you like it or not. Spot we one is the top. The head nerds in charge and R4C to making things happen. If you think you heard what you thought you heard, go ahead and play that thing back. Coming out the speakers in the car, in the man cave. The mother bus is about to be knocked off the airwaves. So be very afraid. Better check your gameplay. Sitting on all that and finna take away your fan base. The stage is set. Better put respect up on our name. What you get right now, you get it later. A consistent game, a steady dosage. Once you started, you can get enough. The people's chant ain't a topic we ain't finna touch. So bring your A game, cause the boys behind the mic finna do the same thing. One time for the one time, let it off like bang bang. We aiming to be the greatest. We accepting any challenge. With a snap of the finger, bringing balance. Let's make it happen. You tuned in to the place to be. You tuned in to HNIC.
Head nerds in charge.
You tuned in to the place to be. You tuned in to HNIC.
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me. The HNIC.
What's up, guys? At Teffy Wonder here is coming in with the head nerds in charge. Impromptu ladies' night for all our lovely, lovely fans. Kurt is at home taking care of some family business, but we're here holding down the fort with my lovely group of amazing bitches. What's up, guys?
Hey!
Lady party.
Lady party!
So starting from all the way at the end, Sass.
Yes.
What's up?
Yokai Sassy here. I'm coming at you. I'm trying to. I'm not doing that. I was trying to do my JoJo pose, but I don't know how to do it the right way as of yet. What? How are you doing it better than me? You don't even look at it frequently.
I look at JoJo memes and I'm like,
oh, see, I told you it's contagious. It's contagious. You caught it. You have caught the weeb. No. And you gonna have it for the rest of your life. One of us.
I do not want to be I don't want to be weeb trash.
You got this.
I don't. So,
then over to the left of me. Is this my? Yeah, this is my left. To the left of me.
Official weeb trash.
Wait, I'm official weeb trash?
Wait, are you not official weeb trash?
I am official weeb trash.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say, wait, I don't want to be talking bad about you.
Now, baby. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's your second favorite short person, Alexa, aka Luna. What's going on from J1?
Also with who's the first favorite?
Oh, your first favorite short person?
Yeah.
The guy that plays R2D2.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Oh.
Yes.
No.
Actually, no,
he's not.
Warwick Davis. Professor Flitwick.
Yes.
And he played the little Ewok guy.
Oh, he does!
Yeah, Warwick Davis.
Alright, so
My
I'm your
first
third favorite short
Huh?
person.
Thought you were gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
Baby Yoda.
Leprechaun. Fuck yes.
I forgot I'm also Baby Yoda. Hi.
Well, Baby Yoda's a puppet, so technically no.
And no, Baby Yoda doesn't count because she is Baby Yoda.
Am I
Remember?
not a puppet?
Apparently, you're not even a child, according to that lady at fucking the movie theater last night.
I'm not even a kid. I don't know what I am.
So there's that. More on that later, though. We went to go see Bad Boys last night with Roxy, who is also having family issues. We extend our love and prayers out to Roxy and out to Kurt. Our thoughts are with you during this most difficult time for both of your families. We love you, and we hope to see you guys both next week. So, kicking into the shit this weekend.
Hey.
Yes. We have a Patreon!
We have a Patreon!
We have 5
Go look at it.
we have 5 whole patrons 5 whole patrons, and you can be one too.
Woo!
So we have 5 patrons now. First 10 patrons on Patreon get a special free gift from us. You don't have to be part of, you don't have to be of any particular tier. Our tiers start as low as $1 whole and go up to $100, which if you give us $100, I'm gonna do a little something strange for that.
She gonna twerk on air.
Listen,
She gonna twerk on live.
listen, you gonna get a private show out here.
Hey.
Oh, she's a private.
For $100.
We don't solicit here.
Head nerds in charge do not solicit nudes.
I mean, no, but also
For
hit up our
$100.
Patreon.
See what you
Also
can
hit
get.
up the yeah, that's a steal though to get something. So even if you donate $1, you
Yes.
still get a free gift.
Yes, so even if you donate $1, our first 10 patrons, you get a free gift. If you want to do some of the higher tiers, we have rewards such as free, you get entered in a free quarterly prize drawing. $50 tiers get a free t-shirt every 3 months in addition to being put in for the quarterly prize drawing. So every 3 months you could win a prize and get a free shirt. We also do things like we have a Hangouts chat like every month for our upper tier people. You can see our schedules, see who our guests are, ask our guests questions. We give out tickets, one-day tickets to cons that we're going to be at if you're going to be in the area. All of those wonderful, wonderful prizes and much, much more. www.patreon.com/headnerdsincharge. I dropped the link in the chat for you guys. Come check us out.
Check us out.
Check us out. Oh, and to Wiz or Wise, however you pronounce it, sorry if I said it wrong, who commented and asked free gifts don't sound free. So let me tell you this. If you're getting something such as a fungal pop of your choice for $1, because you're not going to get them from the store for $1, we can chalk that up as free.
And yeah,
sounds free.
I am shipping these things out of my own money, or my own pockets.
Oh, that's free.
You getting it for free. And then, like I said, if you are $20 and up, you do get free ship. We have one $20 patron in March. That one guy is gonna get entered into a prize drawing with just himself. So guess who's getting a free gift next month?
Hey,
Yeah.
good on you guys.
How
Right.
you like that for free gifts? Okay, I'm done.
So yeah, go check us out. We have a couple of posts up, see what we've got, and we hope to see you there. We also, if you don't, we also have for sale shirts.
We have shirts.
We have shirts. We have shirts. We have t-shirts. We have
Wait,
sweatshirts,
yes.
and we have hats.
I was about to say, don't we have
Better
hoodies
like
too?
that.
Yes, so we have hoodies and t-shirts, and I always say the name of this website wrong.
GJ Apparel?
It's GJ.
GJ
I-
Apparel
girl,
Store.
I'm so dyslexic. I messed this up every single time I tell somebody. I'm dyslexic.
GJApparelstore.com.
I'm gonna
Hey.
drop the link for you guys in the chat.
Yeah, she does better with that part.
Yes.
I just
So
remember some things.
yeah, there we go. And we're gonna
check
go
it out.
right into hot topics, you guys.
Oh, wait.
What?
Nobody mentioned my hair.
Oh!
Sassy got a haircut, guys.
That was the whole thing they were supposed to be waiting for this week. I don't know how many of you actually really cared, but
We'll put it up on the Patreon.
yeah,
We'll see who
yeah,
actually cares.
Right.
here.
We're gonna put it up on the Patreon, and then we'll see who really cares. So, diving right on into hot topics, Regina King signs a mega deal with Netflix to produce shows and movies for the streaming service. So, we may or may not be getting a Watchmen season 2, but Regina King-led content, I'm here for it.
I'm for this.
I'm
Yeah.
for it too.
So,
Like, show me one bad thing that Regina King has done, honestly.
that is fair because Watchmen, masterpiece, Boondocks, amazing,
Fucking
phenomenal. She was in like the last 2 seasons of The Leftovers, which was amazing. So I'm definitely here for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like even the movies that she's been in, you'd be like, yes, sis. I don't even think she's played a bad character, like
That's
a
what I'm
villain
saying. Like,
in a movie.
She really hasn't. Honestly, I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me in the chat, like, show me one bad thing that Regina King has done.
We challenge you.
Change my mind.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Except you can't because she's awesome.
Right.
That's impossible.
Right. So I'm definitely here for this. I wonder how long it's gonna take to get this content because she has like another show that she's doing right now too. I think.
I believe so.
Yeah. So we'll see. It'll be definitely interesting. It's a whole brand new decade. It's a new era. The future is the fuck female, and you can sit
Yes,
on
it
it.
is. It's so female. I got my own microphone today.
And you don't have to worry about Kurt spitting on you.
No, not at all. Not today. Luckily, I know Kurt is a good sport, and he's gonna find this funny or something.
We love you, Kurt.
Yeah, don't kill me.
Speaking of Netflix, Sterling K. Brown stars in Kipo and the Wonder Beasts, which is out now, streaming. It is a cartoon starring beautifully brown children in a fantasy land with giant talking animals.
Yes.
And it looks really good. A friend of mine who watched it, she's like, it's obviously made for children, but it's one of those things where you're just like, I can actually like sit and really watch this. Like, it's watchable for adults. It's not so like dumbed down that like adults can't enjoy it. It's like crazy LSD colors.
Oh,
Which-
like Ponyo.
Yeah.
Because that was childish, but like you could still enjoy it for other
But
things.
I mean, everything Ghibli does is like that.
Yeah. No, but it's got like not like Lisa Frank, but it's definitely got like LSD, like crazy bright.
Oh, yeah.
All
colors
right, so we're talking like
and stuff
70s-ish
Uh huh.
colors. Got
Yeah,
you.
but it's from what I can tell, it's really good. It got decent.
Even
comments.
Jason said it's a great show.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Friend of the
What's up,
show.
boss?
You can't have her back.
Yeah, she belongs here now, forever.
I've been stolen. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you going to do next, J1 Kind, but you going to have to figure that out, homie.
Speaking of next J1 Con, baby, where them J1 Jamaica dates? So I'm about to file my tax
He gonna
return.
hold her ransom. No, that's what we can do. We hold her ransom until he comes up with dates. So figure it out, Jason, or you'll never get her back.
You'll never see Alexa again until you drop those dates for J1.
Oh, damn.
So I can spend exorbitant amounts of money on your con.
Yes.
The ball is in your court, friend.
We're funny. We're funny.
Yo. Speaking of series that nobody cares about except for me. The Hawkeye series on Disney Plus has been delayed indefinitely, presumably so Jeremy Renner can sort out his marital problems.
I didn't know he was having marital problems.
So, boy, is he having marital
Oh,
problems.
God. Oh, no.
So, it's like, his wife says that he beat her.
Oh, shh.
Yeah, so that's why they're getting a divorce. Because
Jeremy, why?
God, no.
Jeremy, no.
right, not Jeremy, baby daddy Renner. Don't
Yo.
you say it ain't so.
Police.
Say
No.
Sir, it ain't so. But
I
yeah,
wouldn't think he would be that. I mean,
right, he doesn't seem like the
Right,
type.
exactly.
Like, he plays piano.
but
he
that's
can
just
sing.
because we see him
Didn't he
in
do-
things
he
that
used
we
to be in
love.
makeup.
And we
Yes.
just have that attachment from the
True.
things that we see him in. We don't
So
know this
now
man on a
right.
day-to-day
Also, right.
basis.
We don't know his life.
Jeremy Renner is a small, and I want to cuddle him to my bosom.
He is a small.
Just imagine
He's
him
a
all
small like me.
small coming in the house being like, what? This woman, I said this woman, this food is called what?
First of all, we would be in there the fuck moving furniture. Can't nobody my height punk me. Sorry. 2 chops to the throat.
I feel that. I felt
We
that.
should not be making jokes
No,
about the
no,
rest
we
of
should not.
the views.
Jeremy Renner,
Jeremy-
get your shit together.
If it is true, that is a shame, and I am really, really sad. It's definitely going to
Yes.
change. my opinion of him, but like I said, I feel like only me and my friend Mary really care about the Hawkeye series.
I was looking forward to Hawkeye.
You right. No, I wholeheartedly. I was like, she right. As soon as you started saying what it was that she was about to talk about, that's when I was like, okay, no.
But like, you're like, yeah, you right, and Alexa's like, no, I don't want to do that.
She genuinely cared and wants to talk about it. I'm gonna leave the floor to you. Go ahead. Say all of your things.
Right.
That's all I had. I don't
Here
have
come
things.
Jason dropping gems. God damn it, can't we just laugh about stuff? Tell us the real reason they're holding it back on is because Disney is changing the shows around. Which is true because they moved up WandaVision and they pushed back something else.
They did something with Winter Soldier.
Yes, so Winter Soldier, that was like a production problem. They are holding it back because they completely scrapped like the whole like pilot episode and everything because they said because Disney execs were like, the writing is so trash, we're not even going to go we're just gonna stop this before people have a chance to talk shit about us.
Good.
So Disney, they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
and
like I trust Disney when it comes to Marvel stuff.
Yeah, so I have a story about a boyfriend who was my height, who I smacked around because he stole my computer. But I'm gonna save that. You guys gotta tune back in. I'm gonna save that for our next official ladies' night on right before Valentine's week.
Yes.
So our first official ladies' night of this year is gonna be February 12th. It's February 12th.
That's my
we're
mom's
gonna
birthday.
we're gonna do a full review of Birds of Prey, and we're gonna bitch it up. And I'll tell you about that time I smacked around a boyfriend of mine because he stole my shit.
Oh yeah, I have to get that wig.
Yes, that's gonna be my next thing. Wigs.
It's gonna be legit.
We are. We have a nice surprise because we're all gonna be in cosplay. Hopefully Roxy will join us then. It's gonna be a good time. Come back, write it down. Ladies' night, February 12th. Yes. So moving right along. Chugga.
Choo,
Yay!
choo.
I didn't know you guys were gonna do that, but yay!
That was all her. That was
Cosplaying politician Pinyu Lai was elected in Taiwan to the Democratic Party. It's like their Senate or something, right?
That's real. I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
I just read up real quickly about it. But no, so I had no idea about it, and I was just looking at her cosplays, and it's
So she's a activist. So she's been an activist over there for years. She uses her cosplay for wonderful things, kind of like what we like to do on the show. Yes, do wonderful charitable. She does like wonderful charitable work. She brings attention to a lot of causes there in Taiwan. Nice. And she was like, "Fuck it, I'll do this shit myself," and ran for office and won.
I mean,
by a landslide. Yeah.
I wish I knew. Like, she even cosplayed Asuka, as you guys can see, because we got that up from Neon Genesis, which is one of my top 10 favorite anime ever. Yes. So this makes me happy, and I'm probably gonna move to Taiwan. So deuces.
You said you're probably gonna move. Jesus convinced you enough to move.
Yes.
Well, then again, I say why not? Because I don't see how that could possibly go any worse than what you currently live in.
Exactly.
So
I mean, to be
is
fair,
Taiwan starting any wars? I mean,
is Taiwan bothering anybody in Iran?
No, they're just living their life,
America.
electing cosplaying people for politicians,
banning plastic bags.
watch, they gonna cut us off one day. We're gonna be in the middle of a sentence, and they gonna be like, "Cliff, you know what? They got too much of a following, and they talking ish about America. Can you hear that?" Seriously though, government, don't shut us off. We like being here and people like seeing us, and we mean well.
We got almost 5 million people coming to our Head Nerds in Charge fan page, so y'all keep it up if you want to. We'll have people burn that shit to the ground.
Well, yeah.
Viva la revolution.
Where's that? I guess. I don't know. You know what? You leaving Don pack up, and he felt like his life in danger.
Oh no,
He was safe.
God actually Listen.
But I'm right in the middle. It hit me first.
No, but you're very small.
It might miss you because they might have thought your shadow was higher than what you really were.
They aim for my shadow and not me.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's pray for that.
Oh my god. Real quick, can we just point out Jason's rumor in the comments?
Yes.
So for all you guys hoping and gearing up for J1 Jamaica, we've got a rumor straight from the head guy himself. I'm gonna let.
Yes. So it looks like I'm dumb excited because I was really hoping it wouldn't be at the same time of AwesomeCon, and J1 Jamaica looks like it's gonna be like Memorial Day weekend, or the weekend after Memorial Day weekend, I think. May 29th through June 1st. So stack your coins.
Yes, because that's 4 days. The con itself is going to be 2 days, so we're looking at the 30th and the 31st.
Yes. So actually, yes. So that's Memorial Day weekend. Oh no, it's after because Memorial Day is the 25th.
Cool.
So it's the weekend after
Memorial Day.
That's awesome because then I'll have that Monday off, and then I'm gonna leave for the con on Thursday.
As you should.
I'm only gonna work Tuesday.
So let me go make sure I put those dates in now for my job. Yes, because since I'm a floater,
Me too.
so they know I will not be available to float.
I'm not
anywhere
floating
because I will be floating to Jamaica.
Yes. So there's that. Stack your money, boo.
Get your affairs
Get your
in
coins
order.
right.
Exactly, because I'm trying to be laying on somebody.
We partying in Jamaica.
Yes.
And your favorite short person will have a megaphone in a whole other country.
Yes. And you want to be on vacation, not that vacation where you like, can I afford this? No. Every 5 seconds. So get ready now.
Just what's better than nerd shit in Jamaica?
Nothing.
Nerd shit on the beach? Like, let's go.
Yes. And maybe other things.
So,
but we didn't say that it was going to be affiliated by us. So.
We didn't say what those other things are.
Nope.
Head nurse in charge is not here to get in trouble.
We are here to live our life.
Foreign territory.
Yes.
Right.
So we're gonna thank you, Jason, for that little gem. We really appreciate you. Karen Gillen, who my fellow Whovian, I'm sure you know who she is.
Yes, Amy.
Oh yeah, well,
Amy Pond. The girl who waited. Stop, now I'm sad.
Oh Jesus.
Sass is just like, okay, what's the story?
I'm waiting, like, okay. Who is
She
this?
also plays Nebula. In Avengers.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting. Nebula.
Why do I know this
Who is
name?
this Nebula? Yeah, I think I've heard it before. Go on, do tell.
Bro. So, Karen Gillen is interested in playing and or directing the Batgirl movie.
I'm here for all of this.
Are you?
I'm Batgirl?
Yes.
Babs? Okay. Yes. Because she did Amy, and Amy was a fucking badass.
So,
okay?
no,
and so was Babs. And I'm just like, the red hair.
So, she plays a lot of very strong, like, headstrong characters. Even, like, in Jumanji, like, her avatar, and she's the avatar in Jumanji, her name is Ruby Roundhouse. She runs around in shorts and kicks niggas. So,
That's exactly what Batgirl does. Except not shorts.
Right. She's in a full, like...
Yeah.
But yeah, so she, no?
Yes, I'm for this.
Nebula's very tough.
I liked her. I liked her as a character in that movie, so maybe if she does something that's similar to that, then I might like.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna look at it regardless to keep up with all of you, because that's what I do. Yes. I don't know what's going on, so I'm learning from these movies and people explaining to me the whole time, being like, this is a part that happens in chapter 367.
Wow.
Why does it sound like something I would say?
And I'm just like, yes, thank you for the information.
Now I need the other 366 chapters.
Yeah, but I love when you guys do that to me, because now I'm learning.
Aww.
So, I don't know about her directing chops.
Okay,
though.
yeah, directing, I don't know, but playing, I am 100% here for.
Yeah, so I definitely was like, actually, her being Barbara Gordon, I think she's a bit older, but that's not a bad thing.
No,
it's not a bad thing at all.
She doesn't look like she's old. So
she's not.
Yeah, how old is she?
I think she's like my age.
Yeah,
she's like
so
in her 30s.
she's not old. So
Yeah,
I mean,
she's not old.
Yes, she's older than Babs was when she started being Batgirl, but I think it would still be like. I think it's a good fit. Like I think she looks the part. Again, she has the red hair. So
She
I'm already
has
like,
the right look. She's a great talent. Very tough. Very statuesque, tall lady.
Yes.
So yes. So,
I think the only people who would have a problem with the age thing are like those usual dudes who complain and gripe about like dumb
like,
stuff like
those
that.
dudes can't hold Karen Gillan's jock sweat.
Right.
So yeah.
Like the nerds that always want to gatekeep stuff.
Yeah. So anyway.
So y'all can suck it, and Karen's gonna be Babs.
Yeah, she's a super big fan of like the property apparently. So
I believe it.
If she's down, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So last on our list of hot topics, and it goes with our main card topic actually. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith were made honorary members of the Miami Police Force in celebration of Bad Boys 3.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, I feel like this is like way out of hand at this point.
Right.
Like, come on, people, this is a movie and this is reality. How are you going to initiate?
What?
Maybe it's like how Queen Elizabeth like knights people just because she likes them a lot.
So, knighting people used to be a real thing.
Yeah.
You used to actually
and now, like,
have to be called to arms in case shit went down.
Yeah, but
and
no,
now it's
they
like
not
just about
call,
anybody.
They're
not calling
knighting
Patrick
people
Stewart.
though. When they not going to call on these people to do nothing, they're
Right.
not going to call
Yeah.
these celebrities if they just.
I feel
knight.
like the English celebrities
I'm
who've
about to
been
say.
knighted would actually show
Yeah,
up.
they probably would.
Right, so it's like Patrick Stewart and Anthony Hopkins were totally like, I am a knight, I'm for it. What do you need, Queen?
Yes.
Their faith is undying for their country.
Don't be like that. Elton John would
Right,
provide
Elton
a
John
bomb
definitely
soundtrack to
would.
war.
They're all.
They totally would.
They have undying love for their country, and they would definitely do it. Us, on the other hand, we're going to be like, I don't remember you knighted me.
I'm knight.
When?
I'm a
like,
knight.
what is a night?
I'm a
You
knight.
talking about like that nighttime out there? They going to beat around the bush for like
I'm
45
Sister Knight.
minutes?
I am Sister Knight. Let's go.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. You want me to do a Sister Night cosplay? I got you. But I don't know about that other stuff you talking about, just doing plays and stuff. But it's what?
So Angelo Cutri was like, is there a hot topic for Patrick Stewart not be coming back to Professor X? Bro, Patrick Stewart
I'm about to
is
say,
like
he said
60.
when Logan
Can
came
we
out.
not?
No, but when Logan came out, he had said it right then and there. He was done as Professor X. Same thing with Hugh Jackman. He said he was done as Logan. Like, that was
Actually,
it.
Ryan Reynolds had to personally appeal to Hugh Jackman to get him to come back for Deadpool 2.
Exactly.
Like, that was him, like, literally a friend being like, bro.
Right. Like, bro, I need,
Please.
like,
All
a
of it.
heart
Then
of hearts.
you being mad and being like, God damn
So it's
it,
just like,
okay.
I don't understand why people are making this a huge thing. Like, they said that years ago, like last decade.
Exactly.
And it was a long decade.
Hugh Jackman hung up his claws. He shaved off his pork chop sideburns.
Right. He hung it up.
Yes.
He got out of his wheelchair. He's done,
But people
y'all. Like,
don't
I'm
ever
sorry.
know how to respect that. It's just like at work when people see me on my break and they still knock on the glass. I just need one more thing. Can you just come to the door real quick? And it's like, but I'm on my break. Can you respect that? No.
That's
They don't give a crap about
That's
me.
why I get up and walk away from my desk. Sorry, I'm a break. We out here.
Pretty much.
Right. No. I'm just saying. Also, I didn't put this in on for Hot Topics, but the narrator for Dragon Ball Z passed away.
Moment of silence.
He's the second one. So somebody drop his name in the chat because we were talking about it earlier at work and I completely spaced.
For the narrator for the English dub or the
English
Yeah, right. Mr.
Right.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. And he played the voice of Ginyu?
He was Ginyu, yeah.
Yes, he did the voice of Ginyu also. So, rest
those
in
are
peace, sir.
iconic.
We will, next time on Dragon Ball Z, no more.
That was so sad.
No, ouch. That would hurt more.
Yeah, it hurt. No, it hurt.
I'm sorry.
Like, I say a lot of things hurt, but that actually hurt. I felt that.
Yeah, I felt that one too. That was a strike.
Right.
So,
maybe it was my weeb. My weeb like felt that. My inner soul.
See, I must not. It hasn't taken over. I'm just,
Not yet.
No.
Right. Yet.
Not yet. We'll check back in a year.
A year. Check back in like a week.
A week.
I give it a week.
It's tough. I'll give her a year.
Thank you, Sam.
Right, 2 weeks. 2
No,
weeks.
that doesn't want you so cute. No. I'm trying to tell myself I don't need it. I'm like SpongeBob. I don't need it.
Yes.
Even though I really want to see it.
Excuse me. So
we have a
excuse
trailer.
me in advance too, because I have these coughing fits every winter, and it's probably gonna be happening for a minute. So I'm sorry, I'm choking in the background.
Yes. So we have a trailer coming up next. Have you guys seen this? It's called Antebellum. It's from the people who did Get Out and something else.
Is it from Jordan Peele?
It's not from Jordan Peele.
So then no.
But it's got black people in it. No, so it's. But I'm saying though, it's got black people in it. It looks spooky and creepy, and I just hope it does it like so.
That's another reason I haven't seen it. I don't do spooky.
Don't be like that.
Oh, now you're like Kurt talking
I'm
about
like
demons.
Yes, I'm a little bitch. All right, like no, I don't have my ring.
You just called yourself that.
I don't have my ring on today, but I usually wear a faith ring, and the T is a cross, and like, yeah,
Oh.
no.
I'm gonna take you to a scary movie
Please do
so I
not.
can laugh at you.
Please do not.
While you jump the whole time.
Please do not. Jason, since he's in the chat, I'm gonna put this out there right now. My boss, Jason Richardson, took me to see scary movies to tell in the dark, and he can confirm that I spent more than half of the movie like this.
Oh wow, did she really, Jason? Did she really ball up the whole time?
Well, we're gonna give Jason a chance to confirm that down there in the comments. Don, are we a go for
Queued
a
up.
trailer?
And here's that trailer that I'm not gonna watch.
What is your emergency? Hello? 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 Are you there? Is anyone with you? Can you get to a safe area? Hello?
Episode.
I believe it.
So we're back.
Hello.
So it's like I said, it's got like slave overtones, and nobody really knows what it's totally about.
Okay.
But I think it looks really, really interesting. I'm waiting for the full. We'll bring it back to you guys when we get a full trailer out there. But
Slave overtones. I'm
does.
still
It has
laughing.
this
You
weird-
said it like you
It
like. Let
does.
me just sprinkle a hint of slavery
you know what it
over
reminds
here.
yeah, so it's got some black struggle. But you know what it reminds me
Just a
of?
little
Kind
bit.
of the House on Haunted Hill, the one with Tay Diggs.
I also did not see that.
Oh, yeah, House on Haunted Hill with Tay Diggs, where it's like we're bringing you back to your roots and we're gonna scare the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Yeah, so it looks like that.
So I will not.
Sherman told me somebody wasn't scared until I saw the backwards E.
That's fair though. Your backwards letters are always scary.
Why is it the backwards E, though?
Because it's always like, did a little kid write that? And when little kids start writing scarily, like little kids are scarier than monsters.
my God.
Especially when they're possessed little kids.
Oh,
These
that's
are all
bad.
true
Demon
statements.
children.
However, for you to be even thinking about it that deeply, that's
I'm
some real
always-
scary stuff to be doing.
I'm a scary kid.
Apparently, I see that.
Yeah, so
Look, I'm still scared of the
Jason
dark
was like
sometimes.
Slavery the horror film. As if slavery wasn't horrible enough.
Yo.
Speaking of slavery and slave overtones and whatnot, over the weekend, the governor of Virginia declared a state of emergency, locked down his whole fucking state because white supremacists decided they were gonna storm a pro-gun, like a pro-Second Amendment rally, and it was Martin Luther King weekend on top of all things, just to compound the disrespect.
Because
in
you know
every way.
what better way to celebrate and commemorate equality and civil rights than pro white people.
So it wasn't. So the guise of the rally is pro Second Amendment, not necessarily white power. Just a whole bunch of white power dudes showed up.
Can we not agree that at this point in American history, pro Second Amendment is pro white power?
I mean,
this is what it is. I'm going to explain it. So it's basically how they sell things like bongs and stuff and rolling papers and blunts. And it says, this is for tobacco use only. And we all know that that's not what this is for. But for some reason, we're just going to roll with that. Pretty much,
America.
So my question is, now I was going to say in 2019, it's 2020.
It is 2020.
So in 2020, how are these things still allowed to happen? Like, it's a whole new decade. You mad, bro?
Oh, they big mad.
You big mad?
They big mad. I want to put a little cape around them and make them super mad.
You said super funny. Oh, Jesus.
So,
man, it was funny because it came up in my timeline for this year. The clip from the Django movie, whatever, with the bags when he was complaining about the holes in the bag.
I was at the gym yesterday and Django was on.
Oh, really?
Django was on at Planet Fitness last night.
It was playing on BT.
Yes. Perfect.
No.
Right. So in
Planet Fitness.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were sorry. My bad. So we were talking about this a little bit before the show started, and the Black Panthers were actually disbanded as a terrorist organization by like the FBI or whoever, but the KKK is still alive and kicking,
It is thriving
and proven to be a much bigger threat to the American public than anything they were doing, and we
America
do not approve.
Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Like it's the same thing as the pipes and everything that they sell. Like they're saying it is not there for that, but they know it's there for that, and they just don't care because this is how this place circulates, and it will always circulate that way. Because if it stops circulating that way, it's probably gonna fall apart.
But at this point, I'm ready to just burn it down to the ground. Like, and
it's time for it to go.
People keep
I'm
saying,
moving to Taiwan, like deuces.
No, and I'm tired of like this whole narrative of we just have to let the racists die out.
Right.
Like
they're not going to die out.
No,
it is something that you learn.
People are like, what is this, the 50s? Like, please be advised.
Y'all wanted the Roaring 20s back. Here you go.
No, like people are like, oh well, this isn't the 1950s anymore. Somebody born in 1950 is only 70 years old.
Yo, my
year.
grandma was born in 44.
My great grandmother, who is still alive, is 97.
We say one family member to get
Exactly.
really close to somebody
only
and tell
takes
somebody a
Exactly.
story about how they were wronged by this person because of this thing.
And then
now
all that
here we
bigotry
go.
and prejudice comes
These
right back.
traditions are
They
passed
do not
down.
die out.
They don't just die. No. And while they're far less prevalent, perhaps it's still there. And I'm just like, I feel like we, in true Martin Luther King fashion, we just need to get out there and be more active ourselves. I feel like with our platform, like, we can only do so much, but like I really feel like we as people of color, we as
Need to do
women,
more.
like I want there to be more. I want us to do more.
Honestly.
Because I mean, and to that point, I don't want to die either. Because
Right. And I mean, again, like I said, my grandma was born in 44, and like every now and then I'll talk to her, and it's just like she marched in the like Dr. King's march to DC.
Yeah.
Like she's from Virginia, so she was on that march. My grandfather and my uncle were in the Million Man March. Like this is something that
my dad went to that.
Right. Like it's closer than we think, and it's upsetting because it's just like we feel like what's gonna happen if we do.
Right.
And like there was a women's march in Philly this past weekend. I know I didn't go to it because
my thing. So I find the women's not to cause further division. I kind of find women's marches like white women celebrating themselves, and it's not all women.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the thing, and it's just like every time we try to do that, it's like Black Lives Matter, and then it becomes All Lives Matter or Black and Brown Lives Matter, and it's just like why? I don't want to like exclude anybody, no, but there's
a time and a place for things, and this is not the time, nor is it your place. But they don't want to learn that because everybody wants to have this Me Too trophy thing of being included towards everything that they hear everybody else going through.
Maybe not
but
me too, but like us too.
No, which just detracts from like what the greater conversation is actually about. It's like no one is saying not you. We're saying us too.
Yeah.
And we're coming up on 28 days of Black cosplay, and
Black cosplayers are still getting shit for everything that they do.
Literally.
Like, if a black woman puts her cosplay on Twitter, next thing you know, it's loaded with, oh, well, you can't cosplay this character because she's white or she's Asian, you're black. Like,
or they're like,
I'm sorry, are you not cosplaying every single Asian character that you want with your white ass self?
Right. Yeah. Or worse, other black people tearing her down. Like this one thread I saw where the girl was like, sis, you should have got a lace front wig. Ma'am, unless you supplying this lace front wig, you can shut all the way the fuck up.
Yo, first off, I'm about to do a Spider-Gwen cosplay this weekend with these braids. I'm not going blonde for that. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch me in New York. Let's go.
You said. Oh, you too. Me too. I'll be over there.
Are you going to PalCon?
No. Oh. I'm just gonna be over there.
Sassy's getting some.
Wow. I'm glad you said that. It's probably true, but wow.
Probably.
Is it just
probably?
Yeah, it's just probably.
Yeah. So, and then there's gatekeeping dudes who are like, oh, she's such the hoe version. First of all, just because you find me attractive, don't make me a hoe.
Yeah, just because I have assets that just so happen to get showed off doesn't make me a hoe.
Exactly.
I did a Black Canary cosplay and I had to put on biker shorts because it's like I can't do this accurately because somebody's gonna say some shit.
Not me. I'm gonna be out there this whole weekend with my titties and my stomach out, catch these rolls out.
I'm mad you said shoes. I want to join you, but unfortunately, I'm still trying to figure out like how I'm gonna get a crop top because they don't make like crop tops for physically challenged people like me or vertically challenged. Yeah,
I make my own.
If you got a long torso, most tops are a crop.
Right. But also, you could just get a t-shirt and cut it. I make my own crop tops.
But you could just wear.
I should try that.
Just wear a bra.
Or don't wear a bra. Don't wear a bra.
I'm wearing a bra
tops because they look like sports bras after I put them on. I'm like, what the this was supposed to be down here. But
yes.
Okay, never mind.
Not to divert off the topic.
Lady party, sorry.
Right.
Lady party.
Lady party. So, and to get veer back onto topic somehow.
Get back on track.
Yes. So, like I said, I think we need, if anything, we need more representation.
Yes.
I feel like even though there's been great strides, like things like Kippo and the Wonder Beast, Cannon Busters, which was awful, but
That was a good one.
But it was good for what it was. It was nice representation, seeing brown faces in anime.
Yeah, because we didn't have Afro Samurai or Boondocks.
Wow, Boondocks wasn't an anime.
But we might as well.
It was anime style, but I don't count it as.
I mean,
We're
again, if
adopting
anime
it.
is just short
I don't
animation.
count Pokemon as an anime, but they still call it one.
Honestly, okay, so back to like representation. That's one of the reasons why I'm so excited that Regina King got this deal.
Yeah.
Like, give us the representation that we need, and what better person to do it? Writing off of the like success of Watchmen.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
So
Watchmen made me love her even more than I already
one
did.
person who gets a lot of shit for it, but I think it's actually doing really good work. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry catches a lot of hell. A lot of hell.
Yeah.
But I
To
would
be
say-
fair, it's not for the stories; it's for the way that he portrays them. Cause like,
oh yeah, the way he portrays women is hella problematic.
oh dude, what? Yo,
But,
I saw this meme.
I thought you were disagreeing with me for a
but
second.
we gotta think about it like this. He's human, like we're
Yes.
all human, right?
Right.
So somebody obviously raised him at some point
Yes.
to have these beliefs.
Yes.
And as most older adults, and especially in the black community, they tend to hold on to their beliefs for a really long time,
That's
and
fair.
they don't know how to drop them and move forward.
Wait.
So
Yeah.
that's what he's struggling with right now, and maybe one day he might fix that, but I don't know.
Can I say something?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just saw this meme that said, "What's something you can count on seeing in every Tyler Perry movie?"
Is it a bad wig?
It's the bad wig on beautiful men, dark skin like male villain, light skinned male hero,
And an abused black
and an
woman.
abused black woman,
Yeah.
and Cicely Tyson.
Cecily Tyson
Yes,
for sure.
yes,
For the culture.
for the culture.
For the culture.
But like legit, I haven't seen what's this last one?
Fall from Grace.
I haven't seen Fall from Grace yet.
I heard it was good.
I've been
but
hearing great things about it.
I heard it was good. Don't.
Isn't it on Netflix?
I can't. No.
All right, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Give it a check. See if my
But
binge
you know
buddy wants to
what?
watch Fall from Grace with me.
You know what else I blame though too for the way that people when we
So-
expect our people to come at stuff a
So-
certain way and they don't.
Sure.
Like my thing is on why I think that ends up happening is because we can't really rely on, or we feel like we can't rely on each other to support each other's businesses when we do things, right? So you're gonna try to cater towards who the majority is because you want the majority to support you so that you don't end up back where you were at, which was outside on the streets
That's
trying
fair.
to figure out how you gonna
Yeah.
pay your
fair.
bills.
Speaking, sorry.
No, sorry. I just wanted to get my point out. So that to me is kind of where I think Tyler Perry should be even more lauded. Like, yes, the movies might be dumb and overdone at this point, but
Yeah.
Tyler Perry plays to his audience.
Yeah.
He puts black actresses and actors on like relative unknowns
Yeah,
to
I
like
agree.
the
He
main
does.
people. He bought his own studio.
Yes.
Like, yes, they
Yeah, like
shoot.
he's doing amazingly for
He
himself.
puts he's done amazingly well for himself, and then Tyler Perry is bringing other people on, letting black creatives shoot in his space and giving them like scholarships and doing
Right.
all this wonderful things. But people are just like, ew, Medea.
Right, like, see, don't get me wrong. Tyler Perry, as a person and as a creator, he's amazing. But it's just like as a storyteller.
I like Tyler
see,
Perry
okay,
and other things.
Right. Yes. But see, even then, it's not the stories that he's telling; it's the way that he's telling them. Like his stories are phenomenal. Like I saw The Family That Prays is probably my
Yes.
favorite Tyler Perry movie
Yes.
ever. But not even everything else. It's just once you see like 3 Medea movies, you pretty
You've
much know
seen
how
the
it's all
Medea
gonna go.
movie.
Like you've seen them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. But you remember how happy everybody was when they first started doing the plays and everybody was like talking about it at school and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, did you see the Medea play DVD?
Yeah.
And it was just like so.
My grandparents used to collect the DVDs
my
Oh
God.
yeah.
of the actual plays, and it was so precious.
No, when I was going to therapy like several years ago, I actually saw the Marriage Counselor. They played the play, and they were playing. I didn't know if they played it every day or if they just played it every day.
Yeah,
that,
probably
on
was
that one
every
day
day.
that
They
I was
just
there.
leave the
Like
DVD
I
in
like
there
I
on
came
rotation.
Thursdays, and Thursdays was this day that they played
Because they
that
do
thing.
that at my job. I walk by the dental office like 5 times, and the Lion King 1.5 and be on, and I'm like, this is just one. How many times is y'all gonna play this?
Yes.
It's a good movie.
Yes.
It is a good movie.
Which
but
just makes me
still.
sad that the Lion King remake took a lot of stuff out.
I didn't see it.
I had.
I still haven't seen it because it's not on Disney Plus yet. Oh wait, no, yes it is. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so to say like Tyler Perry can tell great stories without all the extra. Like if you've ever, I would recommend you see The Marriage Counselor, the play, not the movie, because the movie was awful.
See, even Why Did I Get Married?
Yes.
Why Did I Get Married?
And the second one,
yes.
even Why Did I Get Married too, was awesome. Yo.
Y'all sound like your lives was changed. You had visions afterwards and everything.
Yeah, I did.
I bet you said you did.
So yeah, so I support. I like Tyler Perry.
I support
and
Tyler
other
Perry.
Things. Yeah,
and other things.
I like him when he's being directed or in a story told by someone else.
Yeah,
when his non-Medea movies, basically.
Yeah, and his non-Medea movies.
His non-Medea movies, 100%.
But people don't flock to the theater and support them like they do with Medea. No. Which kind of comes to Sassy's point. Like, we have to be out there supporting each other.
Yeah, because if we don't, then... But and then the next problem on one, like it's a hand-in-hand situation. In order for me to want to support you, you have to give me a reason to want to be supported. And it's like a tug of war. Like we can't get that part right.
It's a supply and demand.
Yeah,
I will supply you the support, but I demand something to support.
Some people want to get you stuff, but it's all like I don't like the curse, but it's half-assed. It's always like that. Always.
I love how Sassy doesn't want to curse, but I'm
and not in front of all of you. It's different. Not in front of all of you. I don't like.
She don't like to cuss on the show. And like when the cameras be off, Sarah be like, "Man, fuck y'all."
Yo, it'd be like that episode of SpongeBob with all the dolphin noises.
When SpongeBob learned how to curse.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is like that whole time. Except for it's nothing but sea noises with maybe one word in between.
Yeah.
So
yes. Sassy is SpongeBob.
Yes. So I think more representation and more support of our own, even if we don't necessarily agree. I don't think we don't all have to agree, but I think just showing up for each other would be really great. Yeah. So. We're going to play another trailer. So this is Underwater. No black people in it as far as I can tell.
It's called Underwater.
Insert joke about black people swimming.
It's definitely underwater. Yep, right there. Underwater. Play. So instead of Underwater, we're gonna play Birds of Prey in the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn, and we may show you Underwater later.
If you feel like it.
If you feel like it, we are going to see Harley Quinn, and we're gonna get dressed up. I even bought a Harley Quinn skirt thingy from Torrid to show you guys.
And I'm waiting for my wig so I can do my. What is it? It's called Harley of Queens?
The Gang of Harleys. Gang of Harleys.
Oh, yeah.
So that was supposed to be a surprise. Y'all just.
I didn't do it.
That was just. We weren't talking about anything. Yes, turn it on. Yeah, just roll it, sir. Roll it.
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
And what terrible crime is that?
This one. Ah, shit. I told this all wrong. Quick history lesson. This all started when the Joker and I broke up. It was completely mutual. And soon enough, I was back on my feet, ready to embrace the fierce goddess within.
It's so quiet.
Now that I cut ties with Mr. J, I'm about to learn that a lot of people want me dead.
All alone.
And at the top of that list is this guy.
And so peaceful.
But it turns out that wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
You fall in love.
He's after all of us. The kid just robbed him. You betrayed him. you'd kill his BFF.
What?
You are so cool.
You never.
And you're dumb enough to be building a case against him. So, unless we all want to die very unpleasant death, we're gonna have to work together.
Sure.
Psychologically speaking, vengeance rarely brings the catharsis we hope for. Yeah.
Are we ready?
You blow up fuse. Double class fuse. So what's the use?
Turn it up!
Double class fuse. Blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Oh shit, is that a hyena in a bathtub?
I named him Bruce after that hunky Wayne guy.
Hey guys!
Welcome back. So, just as a reminder, make sure you guys tune in February 12th for our first official ladies' night of the
new decade.
Of the new decade. In the new year, we are gonna have something special for you guys.
It's gonna be special because then nobody hear me say nothing about nobody.
Spoiler review.
What?
And
Who
we're
said
not
that?
going to give away too many details before then.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless you're on our Patreon, and then
Yeah, support the Patreon, then you get stuff.
Yes. So there's that. So. Are you guys excited for Birds of Prey?
I am. I'm actually like pretty excited. I'm just hoping that it's as good as we're all like hoping that it will be.
So it doesn't pull a Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But I like that movie.
I mean, right. That's what I'm just like. Suicide Squad wasn't terrible.
I feel like the people who were hurt the most.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't awful.
Let's be honest. On a scale of DCEU movies, Suicide Squad is up there. Like, it's way better than Justice League.
First of all, I'm about to fight you. Because I loved Justice League. Bat Daddy. Batfleck. Baby
Did
Daddy.
you just call him Bat Daddy? Ew.
I'm not going
That
there.
mask creeps me out. Like, I don't like when people put the mask on. Like, my one friend, her boyfriend used to do that in Halloween and put the mask on, and I'd just be like, oh my God, get away from me. It's creepy.
There's a Batman mask back there. It makes me want to put it on.
Don't do
I
that.
really want to put it on right now.
I don't like it's weird, and especially if it's a dude with a really husky chin, and it's just like, who are you? Right there, yeah,
Like,
it's creepy.
his face fat on the bottom.
Yeah, just like that. It's like, no.
Wait. All right. So can I just say I don't hate Batfleck, but also like my first Batman that I can vividly remember seeing was Bat Nipples.
Oh, George Clooney.
You're one and only.
No.
The one and only.
So first of all, that wasn't even a good introduction.
Look, I loved him, okay?
And you called him that.
Bat Nipples. Yeah.
That's the only Batman suit with nipples. And it's gorgeous.
So,
Jesus.
Don't.
Give me Bat Nipples any
I'm
day.
mad you said it's gorgeous. My jaw's hurting. I don't know. I'm going to need surgery after.
But
Just
I
Bat
don't
Nipples.
care. I don't care. Ben Affleck can at me.
No, it's not even Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck wasn't the reason. So Batfleck I loved, right? But it was the way that they did Justice League. And then
It had the Snyder effect.
Yeah, but it had the Snyder effects mixed with the Whedon effect, and it was just like,
Wait,
what
can
are you
somebody
doing?
explain what the Snyder effect is for me, please?
Unnecessarily dark. Like,
One-
not even just storytelling, like
but the actual picture being
Right.
dumb dark
It's
for
just-
no reason.
Oh.
So there's that, and then Zack Snyder, who isn't decent director, but when he writes his own stuff, like his storytelling is convoluted. So, and unless you are all in for whatever story he's trying to tell, a lot of people get lost.
Oh,
like I think I paid attention to maybe half of BVS, Batman vs Superman, and then it was the person I was seeing it with. I was just like, yo, I'm not paying attention to this at all. Other stuff happened, came in just in time for the big fight, and I was like, I'm not paying attention to this either. And then Wonder Woman came in, and it was all better.
But that's so crazy that their point of view is so respected that even though we know that it's complicated, they still like get to be employed and have a job.
Throwing money
because
out.
if I went to work and did things in my own way and it wasn't understandable, they would fire me and find somebody who's going to do it in an understandable way.
Can you imagine? I have to take notes for the phone calls. I have to write notes for the phone calls I take. If the person behind me couldn't understand my notes and needed me to stand over them to give them like the explanation, they'd be calling me in the office like, we need to have a talk.
Exactly, but no, for them it's just like work around him. Like, he's important. Just work around him.
Right.
Like, what?
Real quick, before we keep talking about Birds of Prey, I just want to point out Mary Pupo's comment about Chris O'Donnell being a decent Robin. Like, yes. He is my third favorite Chris, okay? For that role alone. For that role alone.
See Chris O'Donnell
We do. Yo, I think, what was the last thing he was in? Hawaii Five-0?
Yes.
Bring back Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Give me my favorite Chris's. Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Share
this video at Chris O'Donnell.
At Chris O'Donnell.
Hashtag Chris O'Donnell.
Somebody at Chris O'Donnell.
All of these Chris O'Donnells, it's starting to sound like not a word.
His name is one word.
O'Donnell.
Yes. So no Chris's last night, but we went to go see Bad Boys 3, which came highly recommended from several people on my friends list.
Surprisingly not on mine.
Yeah, really?
No, I mean I haven't seen
friends.
I do.
What was the thing he was saying in snicky, snicky?
Oh yeah.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
A snick.
You gotta do the new generation, right?
Oh my God.
Use the words.
Yes. So before we even get into the movie itself, we had quite the experience
getting to the movie
getting
itself.
In the theater. So I did the blackest thing ever.
Yes.
And I bought child tickets.
Because I
in the app. No, because child tickets are cheaper, but it was discount Tuesday. It was like $5 Tuesday.
Right, it's $5
so
Tuesday.
I didn't even have to do that because all the tickets were like $5 anyway.
Look at you trying to be slick.
No, I forgot.
Trying to be slick for nothing.
I tried to be slick for no reason. But no, because normally I do that. I order the tickets in my app. I have a child ticket. I go, scan the ticket, walk in. Nobody is
there playing the theater.
So first of all, you can tell.
You did not hear this here.
Whatever. I grew up sneaking in the movies in the 90s.
Yo, movie hopping.
They know people
movie hopping
sneaking
is legit.
They just come out. People just pull their food out now. The man came by. He was like, "Y'all not gonna wait until the lights go out before you take your stuff out. You could have waited until the lights went out."
I'm hungry now, sir.
Yo, I had a whole duffel bag. I almost went to Rite Aid across the street, and I was so close to stuffing my bag.
What was the last movie we went? I can't remember. What was the last movie I went to go see before this? No, it was Star Wars because I went twice. Yeah. The second time I went, I had Qdoba tucked into my coat.
Nice.
Oh,
I surely threw my jacket off like a fucking anime villain and popped my Qdoba open and ate a whole fucking taco salad.
I imagine you said a whole taco salad.
All I could imagine is you was an anime villain. Like, it's me. Oh, deal.
Yeah, this ball is off in the rain.
So I come from a long line of stealing from the theaters. And yes, I bought child tickets because normally they're cheaper. And usually no one is there to check me.
Because usually nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit. They just click, scan your little ticket, you mosey on through.
I never knew that. No.
Yes. So, however,
I'm never bold enough to do that. That's
me neither. I'm scared.
Right.
But it's kind of like when Kurt goes places and nobody checks him.
And you just keep on going.
But who's gonna check me?
Right.
Apparently she is.
To me, yes, they check me all the time. Like,
yeah, no. I just walk in like, and have a good motherfucking day. Just keep on going about, So
we got checked last night.
So, oddly enough, we got checked by this fucking Otis ass fucking, I'm the security guard.
Niecy Nash from Reno 911.
Oh my fucking God. You want an exercise in taking your job way too seriously.
Tef went by. Everything was cool. She stopped me. She's like, that's a child ticket.
I turned around and without,
like,
first of all, without missing a beat, I turned around and I was like, what are you talking about? She's so little, that is a child.
Is she a child?
And yeah, exactly. And I'm just standing here.
Like, look at how little she is.
I'm standing here with the Kevin Hart face on. Like, did she just say that?
But it took like 5 minutes for her to be like, all right, fine, I'm gonna let you go. Next.
She was like, she a whole adult. I said, ma'am, she like 4'11". That's a child.
Wait, meanwhile, I'm sitting here like,
you definitely were, and that's exactly how I am in those situations too. I have nothing
eat
to
my
say.
popcorn.
I'm just like, who gonna win this battle? That's who I'm gonna listen to. And then it time one.
So I get Alexa in, and then Roxy and Sass, who do not look like whole children.
Yeah, exactly. So when she got to me, it was just like, oh no, like everybody not coming in here on a child ticket. You gotta go back downstairs and pay the extra $3. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, ma'am, I wake up every day and go somewhere that I don't even feel like being at so that I can make sure that I have $5 to pay for a ticket. Don't play me. Like, that was so demeaning. So then we gotta go march all the way back downstairs.
Because we saw it at the Pearl on Broad Street.
So, which is now AMC Broad Street 7. They think they bougie because they got
and they trashing it up and it's turning back to the Pearl again.
Right?
Right.
Yep.
One adult ticket, 3 child tickets.
Yes.
Yes. So actually, it was originally Kurt and Addison were supposed to go with us. So it was 2 adult tickets, 3 child tickets. Somebody downstairs.
Because me and Addison, well, if Addison shaved, we could both.
Right.
Oh yeah, but when they did the refund for Tef downstairs.
So when no. They refunded. What happened was there was a guy who was also trying to get into the theater, into the same showing, but it was sold out. Okay. His girlfriend had already bought a ticket. So since I was returning 2 tickets, he was like, hey, listen, can I just buy this ticket off you?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, and I was like, because I was over my shoulder, I was like, yeah, sorry, man, it's sold out. And the girl behind the window was like, wait, ain't you giving back 2 tickets?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, you're right. He was like, wait, so there's going to be seats?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just get that.
Right. So I actually sold the other ticket to him. And I think he was the other adult ticket. So I sold the adult ticket to that guy.
Which means his girlfriend had a child ticket.
No. His girlfriend had already bought a separate ticket.
Yeah, she had her own.
She had her own ticket. Yeah.
You just wanted to see these people be salty like we were.
No,
if I gotta be salty, everybody does.
They were in line when we went by, and by the time we got back upstairs, they were already sitting down. They were the 2 people in the end.
Because we had to have the drama.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it was because me and her were there. We weren't there. I feel like none of that would have even happened.
No, because Roxy's older than I am. She definitely wasn't getting by with that child ticket.
Oh yeah, she.
No shade. I love you, Roxy. But
we do love you, Roxy.
You and that beautiful cocoa bean.
You are a grown woman,
and
we see it
with the child ticket.
Yeah, but no, that was, and then had to be escorted back upstairs by the cashier. And I'm walking like, yeah, with my angry boots on.
We marched downstairs like, what the fuck? What?
Right.
Tef was sitting here about to pop a blood vessel. Me and Sax were just like,
I don't know what it is about I don't know what it is about being like 30, but now I'm just like, I will fucking fight you. I'm not backing down when I know I'm wrong. When I know I'm right.
I'm standing here like just a sick. What was it I said? I said that it feels like every day of my life like I'm in a sitcom. Because I'm standing here and the lady's telling me I got a child ticket, and I'm like, they don't get no more comical than this. And at that point it was funny. That's why Adele then was just like, Tef, it's a child ticket, Tef, because you gotta do it because it's like a TV show.
Right. So listen.
So we go downstairs.
We go downstairs. The girl, so I guess Super Cop radioed down to Super Cop radioed down to the girl behind the
customer
counter.
service. Yeah.
So the girl, the second she sees our little gang of bitches come downstairs, all full of fire and smoke,
she was so upset.
She came flying out from behind the
was
door.
Was it about the ticket? The child ticket? I got you.
She was like,
so you know what happened?
Say nothing.
Yeah, she had our
Every 5 steps, she turned around to yell at us about yelling at her, and we were just like,
yeah, like, yup, yeah.
She
go tell her. You go tell her. And that's
So,
exactly what she did.
I'm so glad of this black girl magic because she was just as mad about it as I was.
She marched up the escalator.
But then had the audacity to tell you to calm down because she asked about the tickets.
That was Super Cop. So we get back upstairs with the girl who sold the tickets, and the girl who sold the tickets was like, let them through. And Super Cop's like, nah, they got child tickets. So that's when I popped in. I was like, first of all, ma'am, it's discount Tuesday. All the tickets cost the same. And then she's like, calm down.
She said, ma'am, it's not that serious.
It's not that
you need to calm down.
Yeah. So again, because again, I'm ready to fight. First of all, by the way, this chick like my mom's height. She like 5'11", broad, like fucking bulletproof vest.
DC
on.
Nash and Reno 911.
She had her little. Like she had like 2 tasers, like fucking guns in a fucking west. Like fingerless gloves, combat boots with her little fake Dollar Tree badge on, and her whole fucking tactical pants from Dickies. Shut up, ma'am. You gonna make me go for So again, this woman could probably fucking people's elbow fucking like sweet chin music knocked my ass out. But I wanted all the smoke. I was like, if it wasn't that deep, you wouldn't have sent us downstairs like dummies.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah. And then I talked all of my crap that I wanted to say earlier while we was walking away like a real true punk. Like, yeah, we passed you down there. You can't do nothing to me. I'm back here. And what?
We had people looking at us.
Yo.
And especially because I'm walking around with these clunky boots on. So I was already drawing too much attention. People looking at me like, who is this and why is she here? Looking crazy out of the whole bunch. Everybody else look like they normal citizens.
No, because I'm sitting here walking around with a duffel bag into the movie theater. Like, who does that?
Oh, well,
I was not the person with a duffel bag.
Yeah, you look like the suspect shooter that's going to come in the movie and be like the whole place.
I went to the gym before we saw the movies, and I had my clothes and everything.
Pause. That's why I was like, ma'am, she 4'11". That is a child.
And I look smaller with the duffel bag.
You were like out there like a student athlete.
So, we're calling him CJ because I'm not calling him Carl. Anyway.
Hey, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
Yes, hi, CJ. Anywho, what was it? He said she was an army vet. She sees some things.
Yeah, she ain't seen enough things. She ain't seen enough things. Enough Philly things.
No. And so, she done seen some nigga shit.
Right.
Like, but man,
it's powerful niggatry at work.
Exactly. Listen, we just trying to see Bad Boys. Right. We missed like 5-10 minutes of the movie.
We missed like the first 10-15 minutes of the movie.
We missed all the trailers.
All the trailers.
We missed because I wanted to see the trailers.
Yes.
Thank you.
She's Mall Cop Ruckus.
No, what's the Otis, the security guard from Martin?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She's just waddling over.
Exactly. If you don't get your John,
she got to get her britches up. Her britches was falling. Her britches. So when did y'all get arrested? This is when Jason asked.
You know what?
Jason, nobody got arrested. How do you think that we got here that fast? Because I surely don't have no bail money, and I don't know nobody who's going to give me bail
on
money.
The other side.
So I would have still been in there. Show wouldn't have, I just wouldn't have been on the show. Well, none of us would have been on the show. But like, you got mommy prepared money in your savings account. You was going to save like at least 2 of y'all.
I did.
2 of y'all would have got saved. I would have let you get saved, Alexa.
Oh, thank you.
I
probably would have just called my mom like, Mom, help.
Shit, I would have called my mom like, Mom, help. Shit.
before we even got.
That's before we even get in the movie.
Yeah. And then we get in the movie. And then somebody asked me again.
What?
Yo, the dude that kept walking back and forth.
If he didn't just sit down, there was this one dude, and he kept walking by. And he wasn't even waiting for anybody to move their feet. He just was storming through it. He was like, if I step on your feet, I'll step on them.
I was like, sir, if I
them.
kick you in your fucking kneecaps, I
wanted to trip him when he came through that aisle the third time. Like, he kept getting up and sitting down and getting up and sitting down. If you had a bathroom problem, you should have sat in the first row so you would have open access to come and go.
Sir, if you got a child's bladder, you need to buy your tickets early so you can sit on the end of the row.
Or, just don't go to the movies.
Right.
Wait for it to come out on DVD or bootleg so you can keep pausing it and get up every night.
Banned them all together from the movies. You was like, no, don't
this man walked past me like 10 times. I don't.
Oh my
Where it depends.
Get yourself a big enough bottle. I don't want to hear it.
Right. Bad you said a big enough bottle. It don't probably need to be that big.
As much as he got up, he needs a whole gallon of apple juice bottle.
I'm done, okay. And that disinterested person that was down in the crowd who was on their phone playing.
She was playing games.
Like, they had their whole phone out like,
you can see the screen clearly. She did not turn the brightness down at all.
So, which I did actually. I got like phone calls and shit while
so
the
was
movie,
I.
but I would turn my brightness down.
My mom texted me while we were watching the movie. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm watching the movies, Mom. What? I'm an adult."
I was the only responsible citizen who kept their phone in their pocket.
Listen, it was my birthday. I literally I still had people wishing me happy birthday.
Tess' birthday was yesterday. Wish her happy birthday in the comments.
Woo! I have to share this video. Wish me happy birthday.
Hashtag happy birthday, Tess.
Yes.
I'm doing.
I did have some people like legitimately forget though. They were like, "Isn't your birthday Friday?" And I was like, "The party is Friday." They were like, "Oh yeah."
Yes.
No,
so
like,
on to Bad Boys. Thank you, Steve Jordan.
Right. So on to Bad Boys.
Yeah.
So
sorry, we're ladies of the lady party. Ladies tend to talk about other things.
We prefaced this with what had happened was. Y'all should have knew.
Exactly.
Right. It's a whole story.
If you ain't never heard a Black story, sir.
What had happened was it's always going to be an hour-long story.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you're going to get up and do a laugh of laughing a couple of times.
Yeah.
You're going to do that laugh where you like get up, stand up, walk around the room, laugh it off, and then come back and sit down again.
And keep laughing.
Yes. So, on to Bad Boys. So, what did you guys think?
I liked it. I mean, so mind you, I don't remember 1 and 2 clearly because it's been 2 decades.
It's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a
so
long
like
time.
the first 2 came out in like 99 and like 2000. Something like that.
I was 5.
So so it's
right?
literally.
I was.
You're like,
Yeah, I was 5. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, I know the song.
Wait, no, you were 5. Then that means I was 11.
Oh. You were a big kid.
Right? She was a big kid. We're sitting there waddling.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No.
So yes. So it came out, and so you say you don't really remember it. How did you?
So going based off of the fact that like I remember the gist, like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, badass cops, bad boys, what you gonna do?
Funniness ensues.
Yeah, right. Funniness, seriousness. It gets real every now and then. But like, I'm not gonna say it's a must watch, but it's definitely like I would see it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sass, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's basically roundabout of what she said. It's like for nostalgia purposes. Like if you were really a fan of the movie, like that movie series, then you probably do want to see it because I think it was a cute, funny way on how they like.
The first one came out in '95. I was 1.
Oh,
I was less than 1. Depending on what time of the year it came out, I was not even a year old.
7? 7? What's 5? Nah, I was. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
old
something
was
like
I
that.
in '97? Why would you just say 3? Yeah, like
in '97, yeah, 3.
Yeah, we were 3.
So I was 9 because I was born in '88. So '97, I'd have been 9.
Jeez.
Yes.
And apparently
Damn,
the second
bitch,
one
I
came
am
out.
not that much older
I'm
than you.
sorry, but I'm just like looking like, geez, you're a whole 8 or 9.
Right, like
whatever,
I'm
but
sitting
I
here,
was
baby.
like,
whole
I am a
third
literal
grader.
baby.
yeah, and I was just like this little toddler who was
Right.
just getting a
Whole
grasp of
third
the
grader.
fact that I can like do stuff on my own.
I ain't even do that.
I was
Listen.
doing too
When
much.
I was 3, yeah. Let me see. I started preschool when I was like 2-ish.
You can't start preschool until you 3, so stop lying.
Excuse me. I was an advanced baby.
She was an
I am
advanced baby.
I skipped kindergarten.
She skipped
I did.
kindergarten.
I did
Boop,
because
boop,
I was
boop.
preschool.
Yeah, sometimes
then-
that helps.
So you just went
Right.
to preschool for 3 years.
Yes. Well,
So
no,
you
because I did first grade. I started first grade when I was 5. I did. That's right. I graduated high school
I
when I was
believe
17.
baby Lexa. She did great things. She skipped us.
I miss
Maybe
baby
if I
Lexa.
went to preschool, I probably would have did that too. But unfortunately, I didn't have that resource. I had neighbors. Those were my preschool.
All right, so there was a daycare. There's a daycare center down the street from. Where did we?
Can
how
we
did get
just
into
go
this?
back
Yes,
to the movie?
Bad Boys.
Bad
Yes,
Boys.
so Bad Boys. Yeah.
Bad Boys.
Yeah,
So
basically,
as-
go see it if you were a fan
wait,
of it.
Tef,
for
what
the
did you
I
think
was
about
to say, so as the only person who remembers the first one, actually, first of all, no, fuck y'all, making me feel old around my birthday.
I'm sorry.
I'm out here like, yes, I'm 32,
Yeah,
feeling
we
good
proud
about
of you.
myself,
Right.
like all happy, and y'all
Like,
just like, and y'all are just
yay.
like,
Go,
I was
Tef. It's your
a
birthday.
bitty baby. And I'm like, I was not. So, but anyway, so it's
I was walking, maybe.
right. But I'm like you guys, like Bad Boys wasn't like, it was always a good movie.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
always something that when it came on cable, I'd be like, oh shit, Bad Boys is on.
Right.
You would sit and you would watch it and you would just enjoy it for what it was. Not exactly a cinematic masterpiece, but
Yeah.
definitely a decent way to spend the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
And I would say this movie was that.
Yes.
Yeah.
People were like, well, how was your birthday? I went to go see Bad Boys. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was interesting,
Right.
and it had a twist ending that I wasn't expecting. So,
So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
we'll
I
talk
didn't
about
see
that
that
in a
coming.
second. I would say like it was, like I said, it's not a bad way to spend the afternoon. It's not super great.
Yeah.
The
Can
laughs
we-
were okay. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't it was more kind of like wash, rinse,
Right.
repeat of like that old like buddy cop of
Yeah.
what they
Yeah.
did in
Because that's
like,
like
the
it
first
felt
two
kind of
movies.
it felt a little gimmicky, like especially Martin trying to be like, oh ho, ho, I'm so old now, like what?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and it was
Right.
but
Yeah.
it was cute though.
Yeah.
No.
I will say, I do love how every now and then you could hear Will's Philly come out.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
he called him young boy like 5 times. It was
Yeah.
great.
That's always funny.
You can
He
take
said, "Yo, boy," I'm just like, "Yes, call him a bull one more time.
Right.
Do it.
I was
Call
like-
him a young bull."
exactly. I just wanted him to go R.
I was waiting for him to say John.
Right. Oh my god. I feel like that's the
That
only
hard
things he says
worry.
to
Yes.
himself in the mirror when no one's
To his
around.
kids every now and then.
Yes.
Yeah, he probably do be. I can
Yeah.
only imagine.
I 100% believe that Will Smith has not let go of his Philly, and he is in there using Philly colloquialisms on a daily basis around all of his children.
Yes. So, okay, so we talked about it, the laughs and the kind of the punchlines being like a bit too gimmicky. One of the things that I saw somebody online say is, how long is Will Smith gonna try and be the cool guy? Mr.
yeah.
Suave. Because he has to be kind of like the cool, the hip dude in everything that he kind of is.
Yeah.
But is that his fault, or is that just the way that they're like, yo, it's Will Smith, like he's always gonna be there? Because it doesn't look bad on him.
He's supposed to be the Fresh Prince,
Right.
Yeah, so he
So
gotta
he's-
be
Are you
fresh.
saying?
Fresh
Are you
Prince.
saying that he's being typecast?
Kind of.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
like there are certain people who only play villains now because that's what we know them as.
So Will Smith also has writers to like write
Yeah.
his lines for him. That's why all his characters sound like Will Smith.
Right.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a contract. It's a clause in his contract that
Okay.
when the script is done, he has a team of writers come through and punch up all of his dialogue.
Good for him.
So it can sound like him.
Good for him though.
So
Right.
yeah,
so he can't mess up. That's I'm just like,
so I actually
like his
don't
stuff.
like it because I love like one of the things that I really like are comedic actors who do who do really good dramatic pieces.
Okay.
Will Smith is a really great dramatic actor.
Yeah.
Like he was nominated for an Oscar for Ali. He should have been nominated for 7 Pounds.
Yeah, like, that
and
man
he
cries
was
on
nominated
point.
for The Legend of Bagger Vance. So Will Smith he has a really great talent, and I kind of feel like he's at a point in his life where he's just making movies to make money. Like he's just like he's chilling.
Yeah,
Right.
honestly, I mean, look at him. Yeah,
He's making movies to fund his Instagram adventures.
I don't blame him.
Right. So but that was the kind of, so that to me I feel like has stifled his acting ability.
That's fair.
In a way. I would really like to see him take on more challenging
I do want to
roles.
see, because Gemini Man, did that come out already? Gemini Man?
Yes, and I heard it was bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm actually saying don't do that to yourself.
Like I want to do it to support.
I mean, I do too.
My Philly.
We can watch it together, you
All right,
and
thank
I.
you.
Yeah, y'all going to support him.
And
then-
people told me not to see Star Wars, and I still saw it. So.
No, I really like. I actually, now that I'm looking back, I really like Star Wars.
You notice everybody
Your
was
face.
everybody was on the same page though about the movie because they showed up when they
Oh,
felt
yeah.
like it. Like we came,
Right.
but we showed up when we felt like
Yeah.
it. He was like, "Where is everybody?"
because the theater
And
was
then they
mad
came,
empty.
and it filled up after.
Yeah,
a minute.
which was crazy.
They was late.
Which was crazy because we went in like 5-10 minutes late, and then
People
5-10
still-
minutes after that, people were
still like filing in. Yeah.
Yeah. So show up
And
for
we was
black
like
people,
20
black
minutes
people.
late already.
Again,
Yeah.
black people do better.
Right. Show up for black people.
Yep, we did it on our time, but we did it.
I mean, we were on time. We would have been on time had.
All of these different
were we-
anomalies.
Did
of
we do
shenanigans.
CPT for a black movie?
Oh no.
Yeah, we did. Hi, CPT.
We brought CPT into the movie
Oh
theater.
my god. Yes. So.
As always.
Oh my god.
But then we
That's
weren't even the
hilarious.
worst ones.
I'm okay
We
with
actually would
that.
have been on time had
Right.
Super Cop not
Yo,
stopped
right?
us.
You said Super Cop. Yeah,
Super Cop.
She's
got
Super
a
Cop
point.
from now on.
She is.
Super Cop.
She is.
I wonder if she gonna be there, like the next time we go. And she said goodnight to us and everything. And
Yes.
too at the end, she was like good night, and I was like, "Yep, have a good night." Nighty night.
Glad I
Don't
didn't
let
see
the
that.
bed bugs bite.
Yes.
Or
So.
do, whatever happens, happens.
So Will Smith is being typecast as Mr. Cool. Either that, or he's just decided he's no longer gonna try to do other things now except be cool. Because he has another movie coming out, the animated one called Spies in Disguise.
Yes.
Where he plays the super suave super
Yeah.
spy, Lance Sterling.
Yeah. That didn't
And-
come out yet.
No, it didn't come
Oh
out
my
yet.
god.
Oh, right, because Tom Holland's in that too.
Yes. So
It's gonna be so cute. He gets turned into a pigeon.
I heard it's not that great.
I
heard it's not gonna be that
I
bad.
didn't really have any highs.
And they're
If it's
cool.
animated, if it's any kind of digitally animated thing and it's not from Disney, I'm going
Yeah.
at it with low expectations.
Oh no,
anyway.
DreamWorks is really good.
Yeah.
DreamWorks animations
They
is
are,
fucking
but-
like they're right below Disney.
But they've always been still like kind of like I don't like everything that they put out.
Okay.
Majority like Disney, it might be like 2 things that I might be like I don't like this real bad from Disney that's digitally animated,
Yeah.
but everything else I love. DreamWorks is like half of their stuff. I'm like
That's
Oh, wow.
DreamWorks kind of like makes like Shrek aside. I feel like DreamWorks kind of makes
Really?
like
it's
good.
not
Like,
bad.
no,
It's
like,
just not for me.
No, right?
Like, it's
That's
okay.
it.
Right,
Alright.
like their stuff is clearly made for children.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
100%.
right, I am no longer a children, so I don't
I am.
necessarily enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
So Will Smith is being typecast as Mr. Cool. Martin Lawrence, who is old,
He is.
looked old in the movie.
Yo, but he does have that.
He's
it's
got like an auto.
he's got like a disease.
Yeah,
though.
he's got
It's-
like an autoimmune disease.
Right, so it's like his face just swells up. Yeah.
Yeah, so like in his like that's why he gained like a lot of that weight and
Right.
stuff too. So he's got like a thyroid disease or something. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
something like that. So, but he was. I felt like he was endearing as like the fudgy old guy who's just like, I want to retire.
Right, like I just want to take care of my grandson.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
he
I thought that
made it work.
Yeah.
He definitely,
it reminds me of my stepdad and my dad. Like, it was just like, I just want to. Like,
thinking, honestly, yes, because thinking about, like, so again, my stepdad was a cop, and thinking about my cop stepdad just on vacation, just laying around the house, like, yo, go back to work. Do something, please.
Get out of
the house. Yes.
And he definitely was walking around and breaking stuff.
Right? He broke his ceiling fan.
Yo, he broke the ceiling fan. It flies off and hits the TV.
And he's just looking around like, yeah, I did that, my bad.
He's like, how about
you want to go to the spa?
Exactly.
And then still in my setup, too.
Drops the baby to her at the spa.
Like, you told me to come here, and then you gonna bring it back, the thing that I left, so that I could be alone and have my space.
Yeah.
The thing.
I don't know if it was a girl or a boy.
It was a boy. They said grandson like 10 times.
He's named after him in the movie.
Baby
you're
Marcus.
right. I just wanted to call him a thing.
Sassy spent half the movie leaning over to me to whisper about something or another.
Oh yeah, I was like, she not gonna want to sit next to me.
I'm 100% gonna sit next to Sassy.
No, because I'm one of those people, like, and stuff happens, and I had things to say about it. I would be them people that be yelling stuff out in the theater, but I'm too embarrassed to do it.
You can only do that in a Tyler Perry movie.
Right?
I do it to the people next to me, so I don't have to do it for everybody.
And that's fair, because that's me. Whenever I go see a movie with my brother, and it's usually like a Marvel movie, I'll see something, and I sit there, and I'm just like, did you see? And the,
oh, yeah. So
every time.
Yeah. So we like this.
Right?
And then poor Roxy, I didn't even remember which side she sat on. So I'm thinking she sat over next to you, Tuff, and she sat next to me, but I was treating her like a stranger person because I didn't know that it was her. I felt so bad. I told her afterwards. I was like, I'm sorry, Roxy. I did not know that was you.
You
were so quiet over there. Why? I am. I'm not going to say that I'm not.
Popcorn. It's like, this popcorn's really good.
And I finished the whole bag. It was delicious. Best popcorn I ever had in my life.
So,
Most expensive popcorn
I guess we're about to get spoilery-ish about the villain.
Did we not already?
I guess. We didn't tell the end.
So, spoiler alert?
Yeah, spoiler alert. So, if you want to go see this movie, we're talking about Bad Boys for Life.
Don't leave the chat, just mute it.
Yeah, don't leave. Actually,
leave us.
Tell your friends about us. Share our shit. Share our shit.
Share the love.
Yes. Okay, but yes.
All right. So spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. The villain of this movie is a woman that Marcus slept with. And my sister, Mike, that Mike slept with. And my sister already kind of said it early. How you gonna fuck a witch without a condom?
Oh, witch.
You gotta wrap it.
Right. So she was called La Bruja, which is the witch for people who don't speak Spanish.
She was from Mexico.
Right. So he slept with her while he was undercover, and
deep undercover.
Gave a birth to a baby in prison because I can read Spanish. I just can't
understand it.
No, I have trouble understanding it when it's spoken to me.
So simultaneous.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Same.
I'm like a baby when you talk to me in Spanish.
Same. people call my job and like say right there, like, do you speak Spanish? I'm like, un poco.
I don't at all, and I would like for somebody to teach me one day when they care enough. But
I'll try.
Yeah. So
teach me.
Yeah. Free. So the bad guy was this drug lord's not son.
Can we just wait real quick? Because you got to preface that with he spent the whole movie trying to kill Mike Lowry.
Yes, only to find out Mike Lowry was his dad.
Father. It felt like a whole Star Wars, like, your mother never told you who your father was.
It was like a drama.
It was legit. Fucking no.
Yes, I am your father. And you could see it on his face. He was like, no.
Yeah, he was really trying to avenge the death of the person that he thought was supposed to be like the dad.
It was a whole Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker moment. And I'm just like, are we really doing this?
And it was like his I cannot say that word. Please
What?
say it. The
What?
Spanish word for drama is
novellas.
Telenovelas.
Yeah.
It does not roll properly.
It definitely got novella-y.
It was, and the funny
there was
part
a big fire in the middle.
Yo.
Marcus almost fell off.
There was a helicopter.
A helicopter exploded.
Exactly. Yup. So it had all of the things to match up with that. And funny enough, he was watching them the whole time with his free time.
I don't want to tell you the foreshadowing, but he was definitely 100% watching telenovelas throughout the whole movie. Is that Diego or his twin?
Right.
Diego?
No, she shot the wrong twin.
And then you would say, wow, it only becomes bad when somebody says, wow, really slow. You can go anywhere to an announcement and somebody can be announcing anything, and as soon as somebody shout out, wow, really loud.
Right.
Yeah, now nobody wants anything to do with this thing and everybody's backing out. And you like, what are you doing? I wasn't even talking about that.
Yes.
They just leave it.
Yes.
But 100% stay until like the trailers start.
The mid-credits?
Yeah, like mid-credits.
So
there's a mid-credits.
Yeah,
right.
So
we pulled a whole Marvel movie and stayed till the end.
We really did. Yeah. So, but
and then the theater people was looking at us like, why they
like,
still
are y'all
here?
gonna
What
leave?
they waiting for?
No, fuck y'all. Y'all made us late for the movie. We leave when we want to leave.
I'll leave when Who says I'm not gonna stay till the next
leave
showing?
when the screen turned blue.
Yes.
I did that once. Like, I actually stayed in a movie theater until the very next showing of the movie.
I did that.
And then watched the whole thing again. Yes.
I
was with my brother. We did it. We were watching Drill Bit Taylor, that movie with Owen Wilson.
Fucking Drill Bit Taylor
we
of
did
all things.
At Franklin Mills. Wait, it was either Franklin Mills or Plymouth Meeting. But yeah, we stayed. We got there late.
You're so confident in it too. Like, yup, this happened.
Because it did.
This is what we did.
So, part of the great Negro tradition of stealing movies.
The great Negro tradition.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Right. At this point, yeah. Like, what are you gonna do? Kick me out?
If there's no assigned seats, you can fight me.
Facts.
Facts.
I'm serious.
Yeah. You know what? That just brought up a good theory. What people who sneak into movies do now, considering that everybody has an assigned seat.
Well, no, I think you just
That's not true.
like make sure that you know which theaters don't assign seats.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
And then you can go to a movie where not all the seats are taken and sit in the end.
But but I guess, like, what do you do though if you end up with that? That's why I don't do stuff I'm not supposed to do, because that's exactly what would happen to me. I would end up in a predicament to where I would go in the theater, be like, this is going to be fine. And then every time I sit somewhere, they telling me, actually, after the first time that they come and move me, they going to be like, oh, so ma'am, where's your ticket? And I'm going to be like,
no, because the usher, they don't walk in and sit you down.
Pull up the app or the website on your phone. See where the empty seats are, and go sit there. Usually, nobody's sitting in the breakneck.
But what if they buy them after a minute though? And I'm gonna be the one anomaly that they gonna buy the ticket to
you
my
gonna go
seat.
to a sold out show?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be sold out, and I'm gonna be that one dummy who ended up picking the theater with the sold out showing. And then I'm gonna be like,
we used to make a day out of it. So I would go to like Franklin Mills or something, a place where there was
make
no,
a day out of it.
where there's no,
like you telling
you go to movies at like noon and you go see like 5 movies. Yeah, you just movie hop.
So
pay for one,
when Avengers came out, I saw it twice that day.
I believe it.
Yeah, we went to like the 9:00 showing for Avengers.
Oh, y'all got criminals in there because they all jumping on me talking about because you just go look up the tickets beforehand.
I told you it's a great Negro tradition.
It must be a Philly thing.
Angelo not even a Negro when he even saying it.
And he's a kid.
No, but I'm saying though. So when Avengers came out, and I was like, and we saw Avengers for $5 because the movie started before 12 on a Saturday at Franklin Mills. I don't know if they still do that, but
they do not.
So we got up dumb early, and I drove to Franklin Mills. We saw Avengers at 9 a.m. We got out, it was damn near 12. We saw something else, which I don't remember.
It
but
don't
I
sound great the way you said it.
No, it was something it was something we wanted to see. But I had a schedule on like a card, on like an index card of when the movie started and what movie I could walk to that would start. Oh, I'm done now. I'm really organized, especially.
I see that. You got
y'all want to talk about
Don't
Hustlers?
worry about it. I got the cards.
Exactly.
Y'all want to talk about Hustlers?
Yeah. So I'd be like, all right, listen. The credits would roll. I'd be like, all right, listen. If we leave right now, this movie is probably just ending. It's trailers. We can go. It's also on this side. Or if something wasn't on this side, I'd be like, all right, we're just gonna wait. We gotta roll out with the crowd. We're gonna mosey on to the other side and get over there.
Yeah. Because you always had to speak.
I told you. I've
Imagine
been doing this.
Well, we will mosey over and over there. You over here strategically mapping this day out.
I went to high school like right down the street from Franklin Mills, so we used to go to movies almost every day after school. There's one particular day we went to go see Funny People, and it's like 5 of us in the seats, and like, this movie's trash, let's go, what else is playing? So one friend went out and was just like, yo, let's go to this movie right next door, Whiplash. We had to just like take turns leaving, because if a whole group of people go, you all get caught.
Yeah.
So we sat there, we went onto the movie like 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, and we just chilled and watched Whiplash. We were like 5 minutes late, but you know, same time.
Exactly.
Look at y'all doing.
So yeah, no. I had the movie run times
paid
down.
For the movie.
Yeah, we paid. You paid
and
for
you
a
paid
movie.
for a movie.
Yes, and I went to see a movie.
Go and talk about some. We paid for.
I paid for a movie.
I went to see a movie.
I think at most, I think I've seen 4 movies in a day.
That's
off of one
that sounds
ticket.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you
especially
need
at Franklin
more than 4
Mills.
movies in a day. That's too much.
It's a marathon,
right.
to be honest, and yeah,
exactly.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's the whole shit. That's why I'm like, anything exceeding 4 movies, I think you're going to be past your limit anyway. That's overtime.
So no. The last time we did it, I was pregnant, and we haven't been able to do it since because of the baby, obviously. But yeah, so the last time we did it, I was pregnant, and by the time that 4th movie came around, child, I was done.
Your water
right.
No, I was.
Her whole later.
I was just like, oh man, way to end my movie.
Right.
No, it was. No, I was done. I was super mad because my son's dad wanted to go see Transformers, and I was really tired and really pregnant, and I really just wanted to leave. Transformers was so boring. I laid down on the seats.
Oh, went to sleep.
Because I didn't go to sleep. I was just so tired, and I was so hungry that I was like, I want to go. And he was like, do you want to leave? And I was like, no, you're really into this stupid ass movie, so I guess we'll stay. I was you gonna watch this dumb ass movie
and enjoy it because you made me come in here.
Right.
And now I hate you.
That's the whole mom thing. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna watch it, and you're gonna like it.
Listen,
Even if they don't like it.
Right, but the movie we paid for, we saw it like 10. Like, we could have left. We really could have left. I was committed to the thievery, to be honest.
I'm glad you
over here.
The only bad thing that I do is the Slim Jims in the supermarket. So every time I go to ShopRite and they got the little Slim Jim box with the pull-out Slim Jims, I take like 2 Slim Jims and eat them while I'm walking in the market and throw the wrappers somewhere and leave.
You the motherfucker who put the random Slim Jim in between the green beans?
I try to be polite about it and slip it into a trash can casually out my sleeve and do the old drop it and keep
like
on
I'm not
walking.
throwing away your stuff.
And I feel like such a criminal. Like when I do it, I be like, yeah, look what I got a Slim Jim. I got a Slim Jim.
So can I tell you, I used to work in a supermarket. It was one of my first jobs. I hated people that did that. No, because people would buy like bags of grapes or like bunches of bananas and feed their kids. And they'd be like, oh, well, you can just charge me for an extra. You mean for the extra shit you already ate? You gonna put your kid on the scale? Am I supposed to deduct his?
Yeah, because they already been eating since you got in here.
Yeah.
Or they'll order the bill and eat shrimp and then throw the bag with the shells in it right up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Now that's
and then
messed
don't pay
up.
for
I won't do that.
Yep. People buy like fruit salads and it's by the pound.
Right.
And, they would take stuff off the salad bar, eat it, and then by the time they brought it to you, it had 4 fucking pieces of fruit in it. It'd be 35 cents.
Yeah, because it was never enough in it. Like you ate everything already.
Exactly. This one lady actually came through my line with an open bag of chips and was like, "Oh, you can make me pay for it, but the chips were nasty. I'm just gonna return it." Bitch, what?
Yes, I will make you pay for it.
I think I just threw it in the trash. Cause I was I looked at her like,
ma'am, like what
are
is
you
your problem?
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Like the things people walk in stores and do, like the one guy who walked in the Domino's and like had his McDonald's and he stood there and ate it at us and was like making us like we were offended. He was like, I'm gonna eat my McDonald's in here. And we like, okay. So then he like, can you throw this in the trash for me afterwards? And we're like, no. And he's like, okay, well I'm gonna leave it on the counter. And he just left the bag. Something was up with that guy.
People
weird.
are terrible.
people are so fucking
I can't
weird.
stand people.
People are really so fucking weird.
But we love you guys. Yeah, you people are great.
You people. Yes.
in general, though. Like,
I'm talking about and them. I'm not really that fond of and them as we discussed
you
last
are cool.
week.
And them can get it.
Right,
Yeah.
and them can catch these hands.
Oh, Angelo said it's the Simpsons.
Is
this The Simpsons?
You
Scared baby.
Listen.
Yo,
oh
it
my
is what
God.
it is.
Yo, I really was like, I said that to her. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, put your son up on the scale?
Right.
To weigh this banana?
Yeah.
Like,
and then deduct it. Actually, how old was the child? Because if it was an infant, you gotta weigh it with the mother on the scale and then subtract the difference. That's literally how you get the weight of an infant.
they'd always be
Don't
like,
they have infant scales now?
Yeah, but that's what they used to do because they didn't always have those, and then some places still don't have those.
Yeah.
So they do that instead.
yeah, no. So no, it'd always be like somebody whose kid's really young, and now I have a child who, and it's not that I do it, it's just my son has so little impulse control that when he's hungry, he's like, I'm gonna eat this fucking banana.
Like, yup, it's time for me to eat.
I know, like, whenever my grandma does that every now and then, but it's usually like a bag of chips that she knows she's gonna like, or like I'm low key guilty of this because we go to Walmart, we go to the big Walmart in Horsham and get some prosciutto, and like if we're hungry, we just eat it, but we still pay for it.
Yeah. No, so I'll do it with my son. I'm like, if you want this bag of chips, I'll pop the bag of chips open. Or if he's thirsty, I'll buy a Gatorade. And then like I'm like, listen, I gotta take this off you for a second. Let her scan it.
Yeah.
But my son will eat. Like we were in Save-A-Lot and he ate 2 tomatoes. And I'm standing there like looking for bananas. I see him buy the tomatoes, and I was like, hey,
oh no,
friend, come back. And he's looking at me, and he's like. And I'm like, Hannibal, come back, shorty. I'm like, Bear. I said no. And he's like,
I don't know.
Means yes.
And he's like, I'm gonna. And I was like, oh, and he fucking, I was like,
ate it already.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I was mad. So he ate the first one, and I was like, well, fuck it, you already got that one.
Right.
So then the second one, I felt so bad, but I gave it to him.
Oh, you said you just gave up and was just like,
at this point,
he was trying to take stuff out of the bag, and I was like, "Are you?" And we had ate breakfast like a few hours ago, so I knew it was lunchtime. So I looked at him, and I was like, "Listen, if you want it, it's fine. You just have to ask me.
Yeah,
like mommy will give it to you." And
one day he will comprehend this, but until that day comes,
today is not that day.
No. You know why I gave it to him? Because he was climbing up on an apple display.
Oh no!
Yeah. He wanted an apple, and I was like, "Here,
just child endangerment. We want you to continue to
please.
I'm just imagining all the apples falling.
He had like his leg and his hand up, and he's like, I'm gonna grab this motherfucking apple.
I'm gonna do it.
He looked at me, and I was like, Bear, no!
They're so fast. fast. They're too fast. Too fast for me. That's why I'm not ready yet. Like, I'll be breathing too hard trying to run after the bus sometimes when I want to have my sprint moment. It be right there. No. This seems so far away.
I get to the point where I'm just like, I'm not chasing that SEPTA bus. If it leaves me, it leaves me.
Right. If I'm late, I'm late.
If I'm late, I'm late.
Dad, am I the only one who be being extra petty about that? I will run. I will run.
So I will run if I know I can make it. Yeah. If I don't 100% with certainty know I will run, there's another one.
Right. Because sometimes there's been times where I thought I was 100% certain, but the SEPTA driver had something else in mind and was like, no, peace.
So no. They had people standing there and I'm like, hold the door, and they don't, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, like you really could have said something, but no. Sometimes they're just like, I literally had a SEPTA driver look directly at me and my friend about to get on this G bus, and he pieced us and drove off.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess I live in Philadelphia. He reminded me of where I live at. This was up by Overbrook too.
Oh
yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, homie, I guess I'm just gonna be walking over there at good old 52, seeing what that bus gonna do, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows the next G
and that's
won't
exactly
come
why
until
I don't run for buses.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
No, so you know what really made me stop running for SEPTA? I fell down a flight of stairs.
That ain't funny.
So y'all can't hear it, but Don just bust out laughing.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all
they
heard.
probably hear him.
Right, I don't know if y'all hear him or not.
Yeah. No, so it wasn't the bus. It wasn't the bus.
Was it the sub?
No, it was the regional. It was the regional rail, which was
worse.
No!
Oh, you fell down the regional rail stairs?
Yes.
All of them?
So it was like halfway down. So
okay, because they got a lot of stairs to the regional rail.
Yes. So I fell down a flight of stairs. I was in school and working 2 jobs at the time, and I was I'd run from class to the regional rail to my job out in Bristol, and I saw the train and I was like, no, I can make it. And it had been raining, and I carry a very large umbrella because
none of this.
Oh my God. Don, everybody in the chat talking about that they hear you laughing in the background. So now everybody want to hear Don today. Every other day, y'all talking about y'all can hear him and he need a microphone, but y'all want to hear his laughs today.
Right. So, yes.
Like Mary Poppins. Oh my
God. It was folded up actually. That would have been awful. That would have been worse. So actually, no. It was kind of funny. I was like super embarrassed. So I'm running down the steps. It's slippery. It's wet because it's raining. I don't know if I tripped because my umbrella caught my foot, or if I slipped because there was water, and I pieced down. I floated over so you know how most people fall down a flight of steps and they hit the steps on the way down. Yeah. So I didn't hit anything except the fucking platform at the bottom.
Well, I mean that's better.
That's better.
Because if you would have hit the stairs, that's more damage.
Yeah.
My butt hurts thinking about it.
Hard damage.
My butt hurts literally thinking about it.
No, so I landed on one of my knees, and I landed kind of like this.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So
I'm just imagining you just like this. Did all this stuff happen, and this sounds terrible.
Yeah. It was kind of like
exactly. I'm just thinking of Peter, like.
So it was literally like that. I just laid there for a minute, and it was
life.
Like sit there and contemplate your whole existence.
I had food in one hand, like a pretzel or something. My food flew out of the bag and across the shit. Umbrella akimbo. I'm just lit. I don't know if you guys know this song, but it's called "Chasing Cars" by Snow Patrol.
Yes.
If I just lay here,
would you lie with me and Just forget the world.
So that was me laying on the fucking floor.
I would have laid with you. I would have laid with you.
No, people, no.
I'm done with you. You said that's all you.
She's not even dark. She's not even dark.
Probably darker than I was now because I was taken. So I fell and I hit the platform, and I people offered to come help me up, and I was like, I just need to lay here, ma'am. Yeah. I'm gonna gather myself momentarily. Right. So, and what was crazy was I get up and my knee is bumping.
I bet it is.
My
I would
knee
think
is bumping.
You were weird if it did.
And I called the office and was like, so I'm gonna be late. I missed my train. I had to wait like a half hour for the next train to come. Walk 20 minutes uphill.
Oh, after you just got a busted up knee.
Yes, on a busted ass knee.
Yo,
Skip
Donnie
said get tough for being named for her boo-boo. Oh, yeah.
So actually, no. So I got
She
off.
need more than a Band-Aid.
Yeah,
Right.
so I got off at the regional rail station. I did have to walk down a full fucking flight of steps. Oh my god! And I'm like, I was like hobbling, like.
Oh, I hate that.
So I get to work, and they're like, "Are you okay?"
No.
And because I must look banged up.
Right.
Because I was like,
Of
yeah.
course.
I think I said I fell, and I think I was like I tripped. I think when I called out, I was like, oh, I fell, like, and I missed my train. I think that's all I said. But I come hobbling in. I was working an office assistant position in a home health company.
Oh.
And yeah, so for a home health company, because I love home health, and I had a knot on the top of my knee.
That's not a good combination at
It was
all.
purple. It was like bright red, and it had this dark purpley gray ring around the base. And they were like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
Yeah, because you're
Question,
crazy.
right? Like you should have gone and
Yeah, like we don't have that little kid adrenaline anymore where you used to fall and get scraped, your mom
And
would
just
fix
keep-
it, and then you would somehow run back outside and act like you
no,
didn't just
they were
have
like,
it.
"Why are you
What
here?"
happened to
They were
them?
like, "Go home." They were like, "Why did you come? You fell." And because then I didn't tell them I fell down a flight of stairs. So I finally.
I'm tired and done. I don't know if y'all hear his comments, but it's like killing me. I'm not going to handle. I told you, like, y'all going to cost me a lot of money for the surgery I'm going to need for the wiring of my jaw because, like, ow.
So I get to work, tell them I fell down a flight of steps, and they were like, "Why the fuck are you here? Why didn't you go home?" And I was like, because I'm scheduled to be at work. And they were like, "Fuck this job."
Yo, that's always the best. Every time your coworkers is just like, "Yo, fuck this job, get out of here."
Yeah, it gives you all of the encouragement that you need to get out and never
that's
come
all the
back.
validation you need.
Well,
Bro.
I don't know about never because I got bills, but
I
mean,
temporarily.
yeah, but still.
Yo,
At least for the day.
I felt so dumb. I was like, I should have went home.
You should have went home.
My knee was like pulsating. They were like, "Are you okay? Is your kneecap in place?" Because, like I said, healthcare professionals. So I was like, "Nah, I figured I was in the right place because y'all have nurses coming in and out of here all the time."
Facts.
Right. No. I was on Medicaid at the time, so I had free healthcare, which was the crazy part. Right, which was the crazy part. So they gave me ice. One of the visiting nurses came in and looked at my knee. She was like, "Keep it elevated.
Okay.
And wrap it when you get home. Make sure you keep ice on it all night so the swelling goes down." And she was like, I was like, "It feels like it's clicking." She was like, "If it keeps doing that, go to the doctor."
Because we might need to reevaluate.
Right, so.
But, yeah. Oh, you know what? Would you look at that? We made it all the way to 10:02
without
we
Kurt.
were concerned. Look at that.
We did
found
it.
something to do with
So,
you guys.
yes, so I'm glad that I was able to entertain you guys with my story of falling down the stairs. And always remember, you guys, your job don't give a shit about you.
Don't give a shit about your job. Or maybe
go home.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like,
Boss
yeah,
makes
you
a
can
dollar,
give a
I'll
crap
make a
about
dime.
it.
That's why I poop on company time.
Yeah, that's a good I made that little Elmo face.
Yeah.
On the toilet.
That's my motto.
Yes.
I tell people that at work all the time. Like, if I'm training somebody, that's exactly what I'm telling them.
Yeah. Exactly. Words to live by.
No, do not go to, if you have to go to the bathroom, clock out after you do.
I do that all the time. That's my motto.
Yes.
Wow,
Right.
I can't believe this. We're actually about to go home in a reasonable hour.
Oh my God. Oh, we
so,
are.
speaking of going home, Sass, tell them about you. Where can they find you? Where can they follow you?
You can find me at Cosplay with Yokai Sassy on Facebook or Yokai_Sassy on Instagram. Yeah, I put up pictures. I'm starting to get back in the swing of things. I have some stuff coming up for you. I have some pictures I can release now that you have finally seen my hair because I was holding them because I didn't want you guys to see it yet. It was a surprise and now it's been given. So, yeah, pictures are coming. Next.
Alexa.
You can find me at J1Con. I remembered. You can also find me on Instagram at Luna1026 __ because some weeb took my name.
Oh.
And you can follow my Tumblr, it's unpopularnerd.tumblr.com because I'm an unpopular nerd with an unpopular opinion.
Oh, but it's not unpopular to me.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Oh, I'm sorry. She is so small and adorable.
Thank you.
Very for lowly characters, so I don't know what you want me to do to her.
Listen, so pause. Shout out to Steve who's been posting our link tree in the chat like all night.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve, because we need to get this money in our pockets.
Because support our Patreon.
Support our Patreon.
Tef, where can they find you?
Wallets.
Yes. So you can find me in more hilarious stories on I'm on Instagram at Teffy Wonder, on Facebook at Teffy Wonder, the Mocha Mermaid. I have been posting more poll videos. I'm going back to training. I'm going to do competition at the very beginning of July. Woo! And I think I'm going to perform in the spring showcase at my pole studio.
Hey.
So I've been back at it, trying to get back into shape. If you want to, again, support us on our Patreon, we have tiers for as low as $1. T-shirts at GJ Apparel Store.
GJApparelstore.com.
Yes. GJApparelstore.com. We have T-shirts, we have a hoodie, we have a hat.
Don't forget to use the discount code.
Yes, so you can't use the discount code on our shirts, but if you want to buy other items from the store, which we do recommend, we have a Nerds. That's our 10% off code.
NERDZ.
Yes.
Because we're Philly.
Yes.
Be part of the squad.
Yes, so be part of the squad. If you buy your HNIC merch, take a picture, tag us. We will repost you on our social media. Because we love you guys. Tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends. Share,
share, subscribe. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. We'll be back with you guys next week. Again, I want to send all our love and our condolences out to Kurt and Roxy, who was supposed to be here with us last night. They're both going through personal issues with their family. Reach out to them, send them a heart, and tell them we sent you.
Tell them we love you.
Yes.
Aww.
Shout out to our patrons. We have 5 patrons.
We have 5 patrons.
Actually, we have 6 patrons.
Ooh, we have 6.
We have 6 patrons. We have 6 patrons. Now,
make it 7.
Yes.
First, make it 8.
You're right. First,
keep it even.
First 10 patrons get a free gift from us. And like I said, tiers as low as $1. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.